Hey guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. This is the video gonna be on Immortal Codex and I'm gonna be talking about a lot of Styx specifically. I think lots of things have changed since the last time we actually played this. Ever since Iovar came out, he's pretty much the staple in all the lineups, and as well as Helga after her fusion was completed. So you're gonna see Helga and Setram in most of the lineups, or at the very least, Helga and Calypso, as you can see from the top guy here. So those are the staples, reason being that, Helga does a ton of hits with her ultimate, and Calypso does 6 hits per attack when she has A5, which means she has that one extra seal stone. And then Setram just has that burst with his ultimate, so we're gonna see them as a staple pretty much everywhere. And then obviously with Dolores or Constance boosting when the boss goes down. So my lineup is a bit different. I don't have any Piercer lots, I don't have Prateus, neither do I have Iovar. So we did a lotless setup, and I think we're probably the only guy in top 50 that does that. I see the rest of the guys either have one of the exclusive legends from Ancient Summoning, either that, yeah, you don't really see other lineups. Maybe this guy here, but he's lacking a lot of awakenings to do the damage that we do. So yeah, we'll showcase gear at the end and also talk about some of the stats needed to actually get through this. But one mechanic that we need to take note of here is that you basically do more damage to the boss as his shield number count goes up. So the higher the required number of damage to be done, the higher the damage that you deal after the shield is shattered. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead with the run, and we're just gonna set up auto here because placements are sort of set already. So you can see Hex and Silas went down first, followed by Constance and Eloine, because these two guys are the ones with the invigoration buff. And then Setram and Helga goes down next. You can just stop the auto fight and manual things from here. Once we have Hex ultimate, we're gonna pop it to get more Soba Arcana stacks. And then we're gonna go ahead here to pop Helga's ultimate. And can pop Silas's ultimate here.
Mother's blessings upon our lives.
And I'm just waiting for the timer to go up here. Yep, there we go. So you'll see why now we popped the ultimates earlier on, although we should be saving it for when the boss rush phase actually starts. So remember that tooltip at the start that says that when the shield breaks you do more damage? So even if I have my ultimate saved up here, if let's say I go through the boss, what happens is that I'm not going to have my next ultimate when the boss goes down next. So that's why we had it saved, and you can see now the boss actually set up his shield here. We actually get nothing from that, so yeah. We can pop Helga's ultimate right away. Setram's ultimate as well. For Silas and Hex, we just hold on for a bit. And then pop Constance's ultimate here. It's pretty much going to be rinse and repeat from here, other than the fact that we have to add in Setram's ultimate after a few runs, because at the start Helga can pretty much take this on her own. Just gonna speed things up a bit here. And we're gonna do Helga's ultimate again. Once the shield count hits 100, that's when I typically pop Setram's ultimate, Silas' ultimate when it's about 30 to 40. And then I'm gonna pop these two ultimates as well. And this is where we get the damage in. And the higher the shield count is, the more damage we do after that. You can see the amount of damage that we're doing per phase is increasing quite a bit. So same thing, Helga's ultimate, and once that shield count drops to 100, pop Setram, then Silas, Constance, and yeah, Hex ultimate is not going to be really immediately from here on. I think if we had his A3, it would be a lot easier. Same thing again, pop this ultimate. It's down to 100, we'll pop all this. There you go. I believe this next one is the last time that we're only going to be using Helga's ultimate. After this, we're going to have to start popping Cetrum's ultimate as well. So pop Helga's ultimate here, and then when the shield goes down to 100, pop Cetrum's ultimate, Silas's as well. You can see already hit SSS from here. So it's made a lot easier with Helga in the game now. And now we have to actually save Cetrum's ultimate for the shield, but it's not going to be up in time actually. So pop that, and same thing, when the shield goes down to about 50 or 40, we pop Silas's ultimate. And then same thing, just gonna pop Cetrum's ultimate here. We're gonna do that first. Typically when the bar is about 3/4 channeling for the particular ultimate. Pop that, and we're not gonna make it for the next shield run. So we're just gonna pop all the ultimates here, get as much damage as we can in. And yeah, just gonna not make it here because yeah, we still have about 100 hits to the shield count. I think if we had Cetrum's exclusive, which we did not buy, we probably could have broke that last shield, but there's only 10 seconds on the timer anyway, so it's not sure how much value you get out of that. But I'm very sure that folks with Iovar can probably clear through that pretty quickly with the ultimate. So it's a new record here, and stats-wise, you're gonna see Silas at the top, obviously, followed by Hex, there's a Cetrum, and then we also have Helga doing a bit of damage here, but you'll see why damage is so much lower because of the build that we have her on. So that's the run, and a couple of things to take note of here for the build wise. I think we can pop over to the leaderboard. You can see from here. So Cetrum, you try to get him in as much attack speed as possible. I have him at about 471. Crit rate is not a big deal for Cetrum. You don't need it at full 100% because of this passive that he has. So he can have 78% crit and still make up to 100% crit once he does 22 hits to the boss, which takes place pretty quickly. And yeah, that's why we have him in a weird build here. And yeah, of course, the usual attack and crit damage stats. And then Helga, this is the more interesting one. We have her at 730 attack speed. Reason being that her ultimate does hits based on the attack interval, so the lower the better. That's why she does jackal damage, because you can see in all her gear pieces, I just have like purple and above attack speed substats. This one's even go to gold, and then this is attack speed amulet, and same with this. And for the artifact wise, we choose the Watchguard's Ambition, reason being that we don't actually need her exclusive that restores Rage, because Rage restoration is not an issue in Styx. You get that every time you break a shield. So I do feel that this extra hits do help. Not sure if it procs during her ultimates, but yeah. And just make sure that you have her ultimate at level 3 at the very least. This is where you need the extra 3 seconds of hits to actually make it through the last shield phase. Without it, I could only make through to the, I think, second or third last shield phase, which reduces your damage quite significantly. And the other skills don't really matter that much here. And then Elowen in your usual healer's gear, you just need her Rage Regen passive maxed out actually. And then Constance and Invigoration and Kin Wisdom, you don't need Astral Obelisk on her here, because you need as much attack as possible. And then Silas, I have him as exclusive, but if you have Spirit Siphon, that works equally just as well. Usual build on him. And then Hex also Soulbound Arcana, and I have his exclusive on him actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the build, and what you need to take note of. I think running this without a lot just means that you need both Sacrum and Helga and two really hard-hitting damage dealers. If let's say you have Valderon, this works just as well. Prateus, of course, I just have Hex here because I really have no other unit to go with, single target wise. Hex is the best option for me, and having his exclusive helps a lot. And Constance is obviously the better unit to have here. It just enables you to place a lot more platform units because Dolores consumes up that one platform, and then all your other platform units don't benefit from inspiration. So yeah, that's the lineup, that's the tips for you to get the run going, timings as well, when to pop Cetrum's ultimate, and how much you can deal with just having Helga's ultimate from the beginning. If you have Calypso though, I haven't tried it out, but I reckon she would work just as well. I don't have her at A5, which is why I didn't try her out. Yeah, I think my Cetrum is probably in a better state as well because he's fully maxed out, Calypso is not. So that's gonna be it for the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. This is obviously way tougher when you're doing an Iovar or Prateus, because Prateus is sort of like Calypso, but he deals insane amount of damage. So let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.